many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, great day, everyone, and welcome to Divine Connections podcast. We are so excited that you are here. Make sure you like and share throughout this broadcast and comment and share with everybody what is going on with Divine Connections. There's a lot of great things going on, and we are so excited. I just finished celebrating my 14th magazine anniversary on Saturday. It was phenomenal. If you missed it, you missed a treat. Go check out Facebook, some of the clips. We had vendors, we had sponsors, we had a panel of men and women talking about the divine move and the shift that's going on in life and in the world right now. We had some great gospel groups and gospel singing and praise and worship. And we also had a wonderful mom ministry and groups as well to sing. So I am so excited that the worship and the networking went phenomenal. Listen, be ready for the next event. You never know what is going to happen at the event, but I promise you will be blessed. You will be encouraged. You will be inspired, if nothing else. And so we want you to come to a place where you can lift up your spirits and have hope to continue to keep on keeping on. So thank you to everyone that was able to attend, or if you liked, if you shared, if you was a part, if you was a vendor, if you was a sponsor, if you was a participant, thank you. To God be the glory. All right, so let's keep moving on. I did want to take the time to do that. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. Then twice a year, we have 2 big events, one in March, which is my anniversary, and then another one in the latter part of the year, which is called Bring It. So that's going to be my next course big event. So look out for that. So if you're a praise dance group, a mime group, if you're a vendor, if you are a youth vendor, if you are gospel step team, we are looking for you to be a part of our next event. So definitely contact me as well. All right. Then we have our app on our store, on our phones. Go to Divine Connections magazine and download our app as well. And then we have our podcast here on Wednesdays between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. on a Wednesday, so we can share with you who people are in the community, what they're doing, and how they are making it happen, and how you can connect with them. So definitely continue to do so as well. And then we have our own shop, but we have t-shirts, we have mugs, we have hoodies, a lot of great things going on. And still our magazine is out as well. So that is it. So make sure you get your copy of Divine Connections magazine. We'll tell you a little bit more about that as well. All right. So definitely stay tuned to all of that. Meanwhile, we have our Empower Her coming up in our Empower Him. All right. So Empower Him is a men's online gathering that we bring the men together to share taking off the mask, what's going on in their lives, what they're doing as business or ministries, and how they're going to take off the mask or how they are taking off the mask, because it gives them a platform to share what things are going through. In our last one, it was phenomenal. It lasted 2 hours. They kept talking, and it was a safe space for them to share what's going on in their life and kind of to let their hair down. So we have that for men on the April 15th is our next one. All right. So definitely stay tuned to that. Men Monday, April 15th, Monday at 7 p.m. Now, women is our Empower Her women online gathering. That is going to be the fourth Wednesday of the month. That's going to be April 24th this month at 7 p.m. So definitely stay tuned. I'll give you a little clip of how we do it, just so you can get a little insight. Okay, so hold tight. Hold tight. Awesome. So mark the date for the women. April 24th is the next one, okay? And then for the men, April 15th. So definitely April 15th at 7 p.m. for the men, Monday, and then April 24th, Wednesday for the women at 6 p.m. Okay, so definitely check it out. Now here is the store where we have all our items. So check that out as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is bit.ly/divine connection store. We have over 109 products in there. So go shopping. I would love for you to do that and let somebody know that you are a divine connection. All right, so let's keep moving on. How do you connect with me? Text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. All right. If you have not ordered your copy of Divine Connection Magazine, it is available. Yeah. A lot of connections, a lot of resources in this magazine. You get hard copy and digital copy options. So go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special pricing. Now, if you want to be a sponsor on this show and you have a 30-second or a 60-second commercial, if you have a 30-second commercial for your business, let us see it, let us check it out, and if it's a good fit for what we're doing here, and we can add you on. We do a 3-month agreement, so we can have your advertisement here. So when I am on, you are on as well, and we just maneuver together and allow people to know who you are and what you do and connect with you as well. All right, so definitely let us know if you're interested in being a sponsor, if you already have a 30-second commercial out there. Now, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial, as well, we create those. So if you need one done for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event, please let us know and we will make it happen for you. Now, the great thing about it, we are doing a marketing promotional special going on right now, which is phenomenal. You'll get a 30-minute interview. You'll get a 30-second commercial. You'll get a half-page ad in the magazine, and it runs for 3 months. And you'll get in our email blast that goes out to at least 5,000 people. All right, so I am excited about this. This is one of the major things we're going to be pushing right now. So if you have a business or organization or anything that you want to get out, let us know. We would love to serve you. That value is $1,500, but right now it's only $699. So get in now before the price goes back up. Okay, if you're interested in that, definitely let us know. Again, for the men, It's bit.ly/join men who are making divine connections. That is the link that you will go to fill out your information. So we release the Zoom link, you will get that information. Okay. For the women, it is bit.ly join women who are divine connections. And that's the same format. Fill out the form so you can get the link for the Zoom. Okay. We're grateful for the opportunity God has allowed me to write my second book, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So it is on Amazon as well as Walmart.com. You can get it from me as well. And then we also have my journal, which is here, which is called Making It Happen. You are a divine connection, you because you are. We write the vision, make it plain, execute, and we celebrate. So we have a lot of great things to be grateful for. We're gonna like write it down, have our ideas and our goals and our dreams on paper. So when it's manifest, we can go back and tell the Lord, thank you. Add that right? Amen. All right. So and then we have our store, which is bit.ly Divine Connection Store. That has all of our shirts, our jackets, our hats, our hoodies, our cups, our mugs, our pillows, our socks. Yeah. So we got it all. All right. So definitely go shopping at Divine Connections. And one last thing, I'm so excited about this. This is a phenomenal opportunity to basically restore your health. Okay. So I'm gonna give you more information about that, but go to the link, check it out. It's a lot of great things going on. It's something I just started. So get connected with that. And that's lifeway.com/Delo Williams. Check that website out. Okay. You can shop or you can join us. Both is good, whatever you desire. All right. So that's the information that we have now. I'm excited. Why? Because our special guest is in the house doing phenomenal things, not only in the local areas, but international and just out in the world doing missions as well. She's doing great things. So let's bring her on. Dr. Valerie Williams is in the house. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here with you.
Yes, I know you just got back from traveling, so you can share a little bit about that. But tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Valerie Williams Harris, and I was born and raised in Newport News, Virginia. But
Okay.
now have lived in Petersburg, Virginia for the past 47 years. And so,
Mm-hmm.
in a world where paths are often predestined, my story unfolds as a narrative of breakthroughs and boundless possibilities. Married for 47 years,
Hey,
a grandmother, a great grandmother. And I have
awesome.
been able to balance my roles as an educator, a minister, a director of ministries, author of 9 books, empowerment coach, and business consultant, dedicating over 40 plus years to nurturing minds and mental stability in the job that I had as an educator. And I have
Mm-hmm.
degrees from Norfolk State University, Virginia Tech, Virginia University, Liberty, and Seraphim's Ministry International Bible College. And my academic journey is but a foundation for me for missions to empower women leaders.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Entrepreneurs and creators through my company. My company is called Stepping Out with Purpose. Yeah.
I love that. Stepping out with purpose. So where did that come from?
Well, the thing of it is, for some time in my life, I began to feel stuck,
Mm-hmm.
feeling worthy, not good enough, and I had to bring myself to stepping out in my purpose. I was doing
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things,
Yeah, yeah.
but was I really walking in my purpose? And so I had to
Whew, that's a
define
whole.
a moment for
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
find the moment of what my purpose was, what my why is to be able to help others and to empower others and to inspire others
yeah.
step up and step out of their comfort zone because I knew what that was like because I felt it. I went through it myself. So
Mm-hmm.
from the experience of it, I now am able to help others who feel that way to know that you have greatness inside of you that the world needs, but you
Yes.
are the one that have to make the first step. And
Mm-hmm.
so I love doing that, helping and empowering others. That makes me happy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it does because in my commercial earlier, I talked about how many things and books and ideals and thoughts are in the grave because they didn't get a chance to allow them to get to the point where they could, have that creativity and or get the book that's in them out. And so while we are here and God has allowed us the opportunity to be here,
Yeah.
we got to maximize it. We got to
Yeah.
do, we got to do, because we don't know when our last day is. And so individuals like you are great to inspire and connect and get people connected with the greater one that's on the inside of them
Yeah.
and move forward from there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Definitely so.
awesome. All right, so let's get into all of the things that you do in detail. So give us some insight.
Well, basically, I love working with youth because I was a teacher for over 30. I retired as a teacher for 34 years. And I
Mm-hmm.
also work with a lot of leaders and women in leadership roles and entrepreneurs along the way, creating different kinds of courses. And
Mm-hmm.
so that part of being able to equip, to train, and to empower people and my clients to walk in wholeness and that purpose and unlocking their hidden potential and being able just to achieve their goals and their vision by stepping out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And so, that makes me happy to be able to do that, and things came full force once I retired, where
Mm-hmm.
I'm still doing some of those things that I love doing as an educator.
Yeah.
you know and so when I was in Africa, we did the same thing with the kids over there. I was able to work with them about their vision and their purpose and their passions, and we did spiritual the spiritual gifts test with them, and
Mm-hmm.
just help them to learn how to embrace the 8 most important areas of our life, which are our spiritual goals,
Mm-hmm.
family goals, our career, our ministry, our personal, professional goals, health and wellness, educational goals, and financial goals. And I was able to do that across the board, not only with the children, but
Mm-hmm.
also with the leaders in the church to help
Mm-hmm.
them identify who they really are.
Yeah.
Because a
Yeah.
lot of times we talk about those things, but people don't really hone in on the specifics
Yeah.
of writing the vision and making it plain
Uh-huh.
so that whoever reads it on tablets will be able to run with it. We say all of the things that we're doing, but we don't write it down, which will
Mm-hmm.
put it before us so that we'll be able and capable of walking and being able to do that thing
Yeah.
with power through
Mm-hmm.
God,
That's
because we
right.
can't do it on our own strength. We
Yeah.
have to know that God is the strength in all that we do, and that we have to rely on Him. And 'cause I heard you say yours is divine connection, and I love that because we have to stay connected to God in our business. Because my business is a faith-based business as well, where I'm going to talk about God because
Come on.
He
Yeah.
is my source.
That's
He
right.
is my strength. He's the one that will direct our path and show us even the error of our way. He'll tell us yes, he'll tell us no, he'll tell us wait. And so we just have to be ready and willing to be able to accept what is and what is not. you know
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, how can people get connected with what you're doing? Like, is there a way that they can participate?
Oh yeah.
I know you said you had something coming up as well, so let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, I have a conference coming up, a summit coming up this month, actually on the 20th.
Okay.
And it's Empower Her Women's
Ah,
Influencers Summit. Yes.
okay.
And these are some of the things that we will be mastering the 7 pillars of stepping out of your comfort zone.
Ooh.
And some of the other services that I provide course creations, and I do empowerment coaching where I do group or either one-on-one. I
Mm-hmm.
do business consulting with my clients to help them recognize how to become a person of multiple streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
I do book collaborations. In fact, this
Okay.
I've done a 4th one. I have 9 books that I'm an author of, but 4 of those books I'm a collaborator with other women, and I found that to love that to be
Yeah.
able to write with other women. And I love creating videos, programs, landing pages, business cards, and I do a real talk show every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, where I'm always looking for people to interview, like you are.
Yeah.
And, just out there trying to do what God has called me to do, to help the next woman, to pull her up, to help her, and to empower her to know that she has what it takes to make it.
Mm, I
Yeah.
love that. I love that because I feel like once we, we come together and encourage one another, because you can be strong in one area and weak in another area. I'm strong in some areas, but I might not be as confident in some other areas. So when you get
Absolutely.
around strong women like yourself, that kind of motivates you to keep moving forward, or encourage you, or be around other women that's like minded, it helps out tremendously a lot.
And so, my thing, I had to get out of my head. My mother died at an early age. So one time I was stuck in the mode of, oh, will I live as long as she did, or will I make it?
Mm,
And this year I'll be 71 years old. And I tell people, don't let age determine what you're going to do,
yeah.
because we all have been built with greatness, and
Hmm.
it's up to us to unlock what's inside of us, because
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah.
And there's so much work to do in the kingdom. Somebody needs to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to hear what other women have to say. And it's about us just embracing each other, loving each other, and
Right.
helping each other, and just building each other up to know that you can do it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. So if somebody was interested to connect with you, how do they connect with you?
They can connect with me through my website. They can go to www.steppingoutwithpurpose.com, or they can even leave me an email at talktimeval@gmail.com. They can also DM me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook as Valerie Williams Harris. So if
Hmm.
they want to get in contact with me, there are various ways that they can get in contact with me. Yeah.
Awesome. And we're going to play your video as well. So hold tight.
Okay.
Um, Let me share. All right.
Think about this. Embracing your passion will give you the drive, mind shift, and motivation to leave a lasting legacy that will positively impact future generations. Imagine having the confidence to pursue your passion while stepping out with purpose, unlocking your hidden potential. Here at Stepping Out with Purpose Company, we create clarity by cultivating a brand that offers the necessary tools, resources, strategic planning, and training to help women leaders and entrepreneurs to succeed in their personal and professional development. And working with us, our clients successfully gain stability, become more resilient in facing challenges and obstacles, expand their mindset, and are open to new opportunities that create multiple streams of income. We do this by offering a leadership development coaching program, business consulting, book collaboration and publishing, speaking, and the series talk show with Talk Time Val. I am Valerie Harris, and I am the CEO and owner of Stepping Out with Purpose.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. I love that. I
yeah.
love that. Anything else you would like to share with what's going on with you?
Well, I just love helping women build to build the business that creates financial independence,
Mm-hmm.
to live a healthy lifestyle, and to leave a legacy, because it's about legacy, that we able to leave legacy. And words of encouragement that I would like to leave is that all it takes is one step to step up and step out of your comfort
Yeah.
zone. And we have to not allow fear any longer to hold us hostage from us pursuing the desires and goals and dreams that we have, because we have to be the one to believe in ourselves.
That's right.
Because on my show, I always encourage and tell the ladies that you have greatness inside of you that the
Yes.
world needs. Yeah.
Absolutely. And give us maybe two examples of maybe two individuals that really stood out to you through your connections or your mission, that you just know that you were in the right place of doing what you're doing, what God has given you.
Well, I know the person that I travel with, the name of the missions is Uniquely Chosen, run by Reverend Pamela McLaughlin. And
Okay.
she stands out to me because she was the one that introduced me to the mission field. And when I did that, it just really transformed my life in a way that is just has been phenomenal because we take things for granted here in America. And when you go there, you see the love of people, and they don't even realize that they are lacking anything and they're happy in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And the children embrace learning like I've never seen before. And you know, when I was talking to them about their passion and their vision and everything, and their daily activities, I asked them, when you get up in the morning, what are four things that you normally do? And the majority of them said that I spend time in the presence of God. And that just blew my mind because we're talking about kids. And
Yeah.
that has really impacted my life. And I love Maya Angelou. She was a very great influence in my life as well with her poetry and the
Yeah.
writing she did. And so that really influenced me a whole lot. And my mother, you know,
Yeah.
the instilling faith in me and loving God and living a life of holiness and treating people with love and
Mm-hmm.
treating people with kindness. And so, you know, I attribute those things to them, you know. And it's many others. If I get the naming people, I'll be the miss
Right.
somebody, but there are many others. But
Yeah.
you know, I just love meeting people and helping people and just encouraging women, period. Well, people, period. It doesn't have to be a woman, it can be a man as well, because sometimes they need encouragement. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And tell us about your books and your book collaboration.
Well, I do at least two book collaborations a year, and I normally don't try to do over 10 people. I like a small group
Mm-hmm.
because you bond together better when it's a smaller group. I've had to turn people down, you know, but I love the smallness of the group, of the
Yeah.
sisterhood, because you're able to work one on one. We learn from one another. We can express our experiences of what's going on when we're writing. And in fact, my first book that I wrote was in 2019, and it was really one of the missions trips I was getting ready to go on. We always do a consecration before we leave and travel. And
Mm-hmm.
God gave me this book. It was a 40-day journal on talk time with God. That was the name of it. And
Mm-hmm.
so we just don't know what God is going to tell us to do. So we have to have our spiritual ears open all the time because he's always talking. Now, whether
Yeah.
we're on the right channel or not, that's another story. But we want to be in tune to what he's giving us and telling us so
Yeah.
that we can be in line with what's going on, because we live in a world now that needs more love.
Oh, yes, Lord.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, because people, we see a lot, we hear a lot, so we can't allow the naysaying and the negativism to get into our spirit, so that
Yeah.
we can stay positive to help one another. You know,
Yes.
I'm just a proponent of helping someone else, because our gifts and talents, they're not for us. When he
Mhm.
endowed us with the gifts and talents, they were to be used in the body of Christ, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in the community, whether it's always in your church, wherever you are, to be able to use your gifts and talents so it'll bless somebody else, because it's not about us. Yeah.
Amen. Amen to that. And what would you say to encourage somebody just that may want to go to the next level or want to be a business owner or do something different in their life? What would you say to encourage them?
I would tell them that they have the power to do anything they want to do, but they have to first want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they have to put it on paper.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
say put it on paper, write it, make it plain, keep it before you, and make the step. Because a lot of times People that say, I want to do this and I pray that God would do this and do that. And when the opportunity comes, they let it go.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have to learn to walk through those doors when they're presented to us, because we've already prayed for God to bring this to fruition. So
Mm-hmm.
if we keep saying no, we're going to miss the opportunity. So stop letting opportunities pass and step out in faith, knowing that God will direct your path. And a lot of times we let money stop us. If you step out, He's going
Mm-hmm.
to make the provisions. If He opens that door,
Yeah.
provisions are gonna come. But if you don't, you
Mm-hmm.
won't know. You
That's
won't experience it if you let the money stop you. And
right.
we have to know, as women of color, that we
Yeah.
have to invest in ourselves, which
That's right.
means you got to spend some money.
Right. I
Okay.
love.
Because the
I
thing
love.
of it is, when you have expertise in things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't keep giving services away for free. I mean, let's be for real. And
That part.
so we have to know that we know what our expertise is and take value in who we are and not let anyone water down what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. And just, being confident in who you are. And I know over time I've grown. I haven't always been like this or been able to, talk in front of the crowd when I have events. I try to get MCs so I wouldn't have to talk so much. So sometimes I do it, have MCs, and sometimes I don't. But it's been a work in progress,
Yes.
for me. And even with the confidence and working with people and doing what I do, I like to be in the background, but sometimes this allows me to be in the forefront,
Yeah.
and so you just have to learn and grow, at the same time. And people are watching you, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're inspired. I have a niece and she's always paying attention.
Yeah.
You think little kids don't be looking, they pay attention to what you're doing. And so, I just want to be that person that, can inspire somebody and motivate somebody to, just like you, to keep making it happen and to grab into what's the greater one on the inside of you, to share what you have with other people as well, and be a blessing to yourself and others.
Because I would like to also give a kudos to Charvette Mitchell, because
Yes.
I was not very big on Facebook. And in
Mm-hmm.
fact, I only got a Facebook account in
Mm-hmm.
2017, because I didn't even have an account. Even though I was teaching technology at school, I did not have an account. I knew about Facebook, but I was shy to it and, wasn't sure about it.
Mm-hmm.
So meeting her when she challenged me to do an 8-week series online,
Yeah.
I was like, huh? Because I did Bible study online, but it was pre-recorded and I wasn't
Uh-huh.
worried about it because it was pre-recorded. So when it went out, I won't. So she challenged me to do that. And I've been doing it ever since. It's been 2 years now.
Wow.
And I was shaking. I had it in me,
Yeah.
but like you, I wanted to be in the background. But
Yeah.
now I know I have a voice. Somebody need to hear what I'm saying and have the confidence and know that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And when we go out there and do it, we are not by ourselves, because He's with us. And that's what really gave me that confidence, even though I still will have the fear sometimes, but I just put it out of my head, because He
Yeah.
has not given us a spirit of fear, but a
Come
power,
on.
love, and of a sound mind. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. I have to give kudos to her, because she pushed me on out there with these videos, because
Yeah.
I was not doing no videos online.
Yeah, she is such an inspiration. I watch her and watch some things, and I'm so inspired by her. I'm so
Yes.
inspired by her. She is awesome. All right, and so I think that's how we connected. I think that's how I connected with you.
You did. You
Yeah,
did.
saw you on her platform, and she's doing phenomenal things. So definitely reach out to her. Wanted to say hey to Miss Mia, Dwight, Sheila, and Tanya, and other people who are watching. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and share and comment as well. Anything else you would like to share before we leave?
I just tell people, just love on yourself, know
Mm-hmm.
who you are, and share that same love with someone else.
Amen.
And
Amen.
encouragement. Encourage other people, inspire other people, and help empower them to do something.
Yes,
Just one
absolutely.
thing, because I try to get up every day and learn something new. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
proponent of lifelong learning, because I don't care how old you are, there is
Mm-hmm.
something that you can learn. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so let's talk a little bit about the mission that you just went on, and some things you did at your mission.
On the missions trip, we worked in at the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
And there were children, young adults there, and we did classroom uh, with them where the training I did was on passion, purpose, vision, mission, that type of thing, where they were able to write out their passions, what they wanted to do when they finished school, their goals that they have for their lives, and they were able to talk about those things, because I don't think anyone had really talked to them about their passion or their goals. And I
Yeah.
know that some of them had never had a spiritual gift assessment. So when we got into the church, we were able to give them the spiritual gifts test. And I was able to also work with some of the leaders, um, uh, setting up programs and stuff for them for Bible studies, training their other leaders for the Bible studies in their church. And so
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love being able to train, do workshops. That's me. I love doing that. And so I was right in my element, and I love every minute of it because they grabbed everything and were excited about what we
Yeah.
were doing, and you could just see it in their face, their
Yeah.
happiness. And it just touched my heart in a way that I just can't even explain.
Yeah.
And one of the missions that we did, we went into the hospital where we went to the NICU units where they really need help in those areas in the NICU
Yeah.
because they don't have enough space, for the mothers to come in, but once every so often to feed their babies, and they're outside waiting,
Mm.
someone on blankets waiting outside to get in to feed their babies, and
Wow.
um, those that have dialysis. So it's a real need. So there are a lot of different needs that they have, but they still walk in love. They treat you so well, and
Mm-hmm.
they're just so kind. It just, like I
Yeah.
say, it just blows my mind every time I go there. It's another experience of
Yeah. Yeah.
God's love, and how
Mm.
faithful God is.
Yeah.
So it just blessed me, and I look forward to doing it because as long as I have good health, I will
Yes.
be I will be doing that. Yeah.
Awesome. What other trips you have coming up this year?
Well, I my birthday is coming in August, so we haven't decided whether we're going to go back to Aruba. So I would love to go back there. Last year I turned 70, so they took me to Aruba. So
Nice.
that's my place that I love going, is to
Aruba.
Aruba. And I'll tell any woman, I don't care what kind of business you have, because my business is part-time, of course, and I do other things.
Mm.
But I tell you, you have to be balanced.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to spend time with yourself, your
Yeah.
family, your husband, if you have a husband. You have to put stuff down and know that you have to have a balanced life and have fun.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having fun with your family and getting away.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, not no once a year. I say 4 times a year.
Yeah.
So
I
if
know.
you can squeeze 5,
That's-
listen, do 5.
yes. I love
Because
it.
I've been able to go to things, and because most of my stuff that I do is online, I can
Mm-hmm.
still have things going on, and I'm not even there, because when I was in Africa, I was able to plan my shows ahead of time. So
Yeah.
on the appropriate date, they came out.
Mm-hmm.
Your show came out week before last.
Mm-hmm.
So that was while I was gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then the show that came out last week, I did all of those things before I left. So
Right.
we can still handle things before we go, and let it handle itself and get away.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it.
And
And
love on yourself.
that is so important. Like I don't some people may not understand the importance of peace.
Yeah.
I love to have peace of mind. So I enjoy working with people, but at the end and the beginning of the day, I gotta have peace.
Yeah.
And I gotta have joy. And I gotta love on me, and I gotta love on God.
Yeah.
That's important. That's important.
And even with us being away, it was good. No phones ringing. You know, it was just the mission at hand that we had to do. We did what
Yeah.
we had to do,
Yeah.
and we're back home. And thank God for the safety and the prayers of all the saints that prayed for us while we were gone to
Yeah.
stay healthy and whole. And so, yeah, I spend time on your for yourself too.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Amen.
very important. Very, and I used to not do that. I used to just be a workaholic.
That part.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
I realized, look, if something happened to me today or tomorrow, it's gonna keep on going.
That part.
So you have to spend some time with yourself and your family, especially family.
Mm-hmm.
Family time is the most important time that you can have
Yeah.
because those are the memories that'll be left behind,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else you want to share? People still popping on. Anything else you want to
Are
share?
they still popping on?
They are. They are. Hey,
I'm
boys.
just happy to be here to
Yeah.
talk with you,
Yeah.
and just talk about your expertise. And I love it that you have the magazine because
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to do one, but it won't be exactly like yours. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to do one myself to
Yeah.
see how that's going to work. Because I was told as a child that I couldn't write.
Mm.
Yeah. And I have 9 books now.
Come on.
So we have to know that past hurts
Come
can
on.
hinder people. But we have to get past it. Even if you have to go sit in the chair with somebody, go sit in the chair and get
Nothing wrong with
delivered.
it.
It's
Right.
okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's
Because I
right.
had to go sit in the chair and get delivered from some things from childhood, because our childhood can have a way of impacting what we do
Uh-huh.
and how far we will go
Come on.
and how we will end up letting our dreams
Mhm.
go uncovered. Like you
Yeah.
said, a lot of people in the graveyard. Miles Monroe teaches that. He said,
Yeah.
"There's more dreams and uh, uh, musicians and writers and authors and singers in the graveyard that never got exposed because of past hurt and pain." So
Ooh.
what we have to hone in on those things that hinder us and identify it and get well from it, because you
That's
can get well from it. You can't let it affect you, because what I had done in my life, I allowed some things from my past to affect what I was doing and self-sabotaging just about every business that I had. I've always had businesses. I've
right.
always was a person that had multiple streams of income but didn't know what to do with it, or would let someone talk me out of
Mm-hmm.
doing what I knew I could do. So,
Yeah.
but it comes from past trauma. It comes from past hurts,
Yeah.
past disappointments and challenges. We're going to have challenges, but how are you going to handle the
That's
challenges?
right. That's right.
And if it gets that rough on you, go sit in the chair. I
Mm.
advise anybody to do that, because I mean, at a point in my life, I had to do that,
Yeah.
but it made me whole.
Mm.
You know,
That
it's
healing.
okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of,
Yeah. That
because
was
life
that
is hard.
inner healing. Yeah. That inner healing.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. I love it. So you guys definitely make sure to stay connected with Dr. Val. She's doing great things in the community. And then don't forget our Empower Her. That's going to be April 24th at Wednesday at 6 p.m. and for the women. All women are invited. And then April 15th for the men, Monday at 7 p.m. So that allows us to have a platform for you to share, and then be an encouragement to others as well. It is a blessing. And get connected with Val. She had opportunity to be on her show. Tell them
yes,
that
definitely.
information.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell them that information to be on your show or how to connect with you.
They can, if they go to my webpage, any of my links that they see on my webpage, they can click on the link, or they can go to my website and sign up to be a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. You go to my website, www.steppingoutwithpurpose.com, or you can even email me if you're interested in being on my show, and I'll get back with you. Yeah.
Awesome. So there is a variety of opportunity for you not to hold what you have in. If God has given you something, we have platforms for you to share with the masses what God has given you. All right. So definitely keep that in mind. So thank you, Dr. Val, for being my guest on today. Make sure you guys stay connected. I am Deloris with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. So y'all,
Absolutely.
you,
Absolutely. I thank you for inviting me on your
you're very
show.
welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are
But I
very
enjoyed you when you were on my show as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what you do is like we support each other. I was on her show, now she's on my
Yeah.
show,
Yeah.
and we're doing some similar things. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're all want to give God glory for one and
Yes.
then connections. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
And it's enough room for all of us.
That part. That part. I
It's
love
enough room for all of us.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think she's infringing. No, nobody's infringing on you, baby. It's enough
Right.
room for everybody
Exactly
because
right.
no one does anything the same way.
That's right. That's
Yep.
exactly right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, listen, y'all stay tuned for more and greater and get connected. I'm Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one Divine Connector. Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, Christopher, the people that are coming in still. How are you? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you watch the replay, like and share this broadcast. Continue to stay connected to the number one Divine Connector, which is Jesus Christ. You guys have a great day. Hold tight, Dr. Val.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution, so get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.